Is your arms burning now? Now your arms should be burning. Stretch. Good. Now you feel it. Now we did it. Finally hit that spot. Stretch your arm. Stretch your tricep. Have to feel that, hit that spot before I let you go. Other side. Don't forget it's Thursday. Make sure you're following the meal plan. So let me tell you something to do. If you take my meal plan and you enter all the food from the meal plan into MyFitnessPal and you match up the numbers. So if it says 2 eggs, you input 2 eggs. It says 2 egg whites, you input 2 egg whites, right? You input the oatmeal, the whole thing, okay? Make sure that the numbers from the meal plan equal exactly the numbers in MyFitnessPal. For a lunch, snack, the whole thing, okay? If you only have 3 or 4 meals in MyFitnessPal, you can go into settings and change it to make it 5. So that way they're all separated. I think it's easier when it's separated. You can also go look at my diary and see how I set it up. I also entered the food that I'm supposed to eat into MyFitnessPal as the name of the meal. So rather than saying meal 1, it says 2 egg whites and 2 eggs, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't say breakfast. It says what I actually have to eat. So then I see it on paper, I see it in the app. And so I have to do it because I'm seeing it over and over again. And this is what I've been doing this entire week, right? If you do this exercise and you enter all the food into the app prior to actually eating it, because you remember last week I was all messed up with myself, and so I did this exercise. By putting all the food, it doesn't have to be today's date, it could be yesterday's date, it could be last week's date, it could be a week from now, it doesn't matter. Just enter it on some day, okay? Then you're gonna hit done, complete diary, and it's going to tell you how much you're going to weigh in 5 weeks, right? When you do this exercise, it helped me with my mind to go back, because I haven't been doing it for 6 months. Well, now 7 months. 6 months, right? I haven't been doing it for 6 months, and so I completely just lost myself. So I weighed myself this morning, and I was 128.6. I was 132.8 on Monday, and I was freaking out that this is working. As if I've never done it before. I seriously feel like it's new again. Like I've never done it, like I don't know where I am, as if like I cleaned my contacts, I don't know what just happened, okay? And so you hit done, it tells you how long it's gonna take you to get to this weight. And then I haven't had any creamer, coffee creamer this week. And so now that I've had this experience, now I go back and these kids are screaming. Let me bring you back to, hold on. There's no barrier between us. Okay. So I go back to the app and then I enter coffee creamer. And then I hit done again, just to see what will happen if I have creamer. I add other things into the app before I eat them, and I hit done to learn, is this food worth it? Does that make sense? I enter the food into the app prior to eating it to see if it's worth for me to eat it, and these kids are following me. Could you give me 5 minutes? You know, this is why you don't get anything, and this is why you lose things. Because I ask you to do something and you're not listening to me. No, you're not playing. You're doing this on purpose. Does that make sense what I said? It is a really, really, really good experience for you to do for your mind. Because if you haven't done something like that, and you know you're not following the meal plan, and you're just, well, I don't know, flying by the seat of your pants, or whatever the term is, and you're just working out just to work out, but you're not really doing this thing the way it's designed. If it's not important to you to do this the way it's designed, then this exercise, you know, you don't have to do this exercise. But for those of you who really want to see massive gains in your muscle and change in your body, especially with your mind, then I encourage you and invite you to do this exercise. Right? And it's also good to do for the weekends. Like, whatever you're going to have this weekend. Let's say you go out for steak. I know some of you love steak. Cool. So put the steak into MyFitnessPal and see if it's worth having steak. Just so you learn. It's just, this whole thing has just been like a mindset. It just really brought me back to how I used to feel 6 months ago. I can't believe I was like gone in my mind with this for 6 months. I mean, I know I went through the hotel thing, but I'm just saying, to now see and feel how I now feel compared to how I felt in the last 6 months, it's just like, you know? So, cool. Okay, I want to see, let me see, I don't know, the one thing I wish we could do is, let me see, oh, I don't have MyFitnessPal on this, I don't have MyFitnessPal on this phone, but let me see, could you guys please hit that thumbs up? Let me know if you have any questions while I'm checking. I want to log into MyFitnessPal and see if there's another way. Can I see my diary? I'm pretty sure you could create, oh, there's no diary in here. You can create meals on your diary, so that way instead of creating a new like, instead of inputting breakfast again, you can save that meal. You can save all the meals and just go add. You don't have to constantly type eggs, oatmeal. You know what I'm saying? If you're eating the exact same thing every day like I do, and you're doing the meal plan, then you can just you can click add, and I don't see it on here. Food. Oh, here we go, food. Okay, so there's a button that says My Meals, and if you go to My Meals, so I have meals in here, like for example, KR lunch, right? So it's my name. Let me show you. I already did it. Okay, can you see? So you see matching meals, KR dinner, KR AM snack, KR breakfast. I just hit that button and all the food that's on the meal plan just adds. So all you have to do is spend some time creating these meals one time, and so this way it makes it easier to use MyFitnessPal. You know what I'm saying? That's awesome, Martha. All right, does that make sense? Do you have any other questions? Otherwise, I will see you tomorrow for legs. Oh yeah. Oh, it's awesome. This is how I log in to MyFitnessPal when I want to see how you eat. I log into MyFitnessPal because then I can see your sodium numbers and everything else. So I go to where's my friends? Where's my friends? I'm going home. Okay. Click friends. All right. So I can click on friends, right? I can see more in here. Click your name. Then I click view diary. And then I could see this person's diary yesterday. This girl yesterday ate 52 grams of carbs. She had 60 grams of fat. She had 89 grams of protein, so she's under. I don't know how she only had 576 grams of sodium. I mean, that's so low. That's amazing. I have never had under 1,500 grams of sodium. I don't know how that's even possible. How is that possible? What? Oh, I see how it's possible. Almonds. She probably entered, unless almonds don't have sodium? That can't be. All right, anyway. Okay, so yeah, so when you come into on the computer, when you log into the computer, you can just see the numbers so much more clear, especially when they're highlighted in red. So then you know you went over something, right? The only thing that the computer doesn't have is hitting that, it's more details, right? It doesn't have that click done button, you know? I usually only look on my phone, but when I'm coaching you, then I go on the computer so then I can see what you're doing, because then I can see all of your stuff. I can't see all of your stuff on the phone, so I see more on the computer. That's how I know you're being bad. Yeah, so it's great. But try the exercise, okay? Try the exercise of entering all the food because it really changed my mind. It helped with my mind. And it also brought me back to the track, right? This is our track, right? The app, filling in all the food for the day. That's the track, right? And so every time I hit done, it just helps with my mindset to keep going. Like I now feel like I have cleaned out my system of the kind bars, and like I really don't feel I want to have another kind bar. Like I'm okay. You know what I mean? I had coffee creamer for the first time today in about 2 weeks. So I'm gonna hit done today on that with the coffee creamer. I'm gonna see what it says. Then I'm gonna delete the coffee creamer and hit done again to see if the coffee creamer ruined my day today or if it's okay, right? And then tomorrow I may not have coffee creamer depending on what the app says. Now, obviously, this isn't like all set in stone. Obviously, this isn't the most accurate thing in life, okay? So please, for those of you who are gonna watch this on replay, let's not get this whole thing twisted. It's just a good tool. It's not, oh, that coffee creamer is gonna make me fat. Okay, let's not go there. That's not what I'm saying. It just helps to see a visual. That's all. I worked out for an hour and however long we were on today. So I'm sure the coffee creamer is not gonna be the end all. I'm also gonna add exercise into the app at the end of the night because I did exercise. Because as soon as you add exercise into the app, it tells you you have more calories to eat, and we don't want to eat those calories. So it's okay to enter the exercise at the end of the night when you're hitting done, just to see what the app says. Make sense? And I found, I myself entered once and a challenge we did. So if you hit strength exercise, you might find a routine that has burpees, and just enter that. It's just something, again, nothing is accurate. This is just an assistant to this madness. That's all. Okay? Yeah. So make sure you scan that coffee creamer. Make sure you measure it. I measured 3 tablespoons. I took out a tablespoon. I measured the tablespoon, put it in my coffee. Right? I'm tracking this thing to the T. The only thing I haven't been able to smash this week is I haven't hit all my calories, which I'm surprised. But yesterday I went to a jumping place and I brought a protein shake, and then my son drank the whole thing behind my back, so I ended up missing a meal. Otherwise, I eat everything as best as I can. All right, bye.